blow to the Pacific Fleet. More than 2,000 American servicemen perish while attempting to repel the onslaught. And although the attack fails to knock out the strategically important aircraft carriers, it succeeds in shaking the American people to the core. Entering the war is no longer a choice. It is a necessity. On December 11, Nazi Germany declares war against the United States. Just a few days later, Operation Paukenschlag is put in motion by the commander of U-boats, Karl Dönitz. This long-range operation is an attempt to cripple the U.S. merchant fleet, which holds a key role in supplying Great Britain in its struggle against Hitler. All along the U.S. East Coast, German U-boats sink hundreds of American tankers and cargo ships, slowly tightening the noose around the neck of Great Britain. It is clear that without American support to their war effort, Britain's survival will be measured not in months, but in weeks. With the majority of its might focused on fighting the Japanese in the Pacific, the U.S. Navy is left with very few anti-submarine vessels available for the Atlantic theater, not even remotely enough to introduce an efficient convoy system that could protect the merchant fleet from the U-boats. The bloodbath continues for months, and the fire from burning tankers becomes a common sight from the shores of the East Coast. The survival of Great Britain now hangs by a thread. Finally, in May 1942, the U.S. Navy manages to muster enough anti-submarine ships to put the convoy system into effect. Now, with the help of the Royal Canadian Navy, merchant ships are escorted along the U.S. coast to form convoys around Newfoundland. Only then are they ready, having been joined by their guardian angels, to set out on the perilous journey across the Atlantic. At last, the Steel Wolves of Dönitz will be facing a challenge. They are about to meet a whole new breed of enemy. Fast, maneuverable, and more than capable of sending a submarine to the bottom. The Fletcher-class destroyer.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 119er. Range 5,600 yards.
Bridge combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 119. Range 5,600 yards. I designate contact Able. Time 1:22.
Contact Able now bears 117. Range 5,300 yards.
Lookouts. Anything at 117. I see nothing. Bearing 117.
Contact Able.
Radio, Captain. Send a report to Convoy Commodore. Jansen has unknown contact on radar, left flank of the convoy.
Contact Able, coming in much more strongly. I evaluate as a definite contact.
Quarters, aye. General quarters, all hands man your battle stations. Set conditions Zebra throughout the ship.
Contact Able.
Stern depth charge detail manned and ready. Main battery ports manned and ready. Engineering auxiliary watch reports engineering manned and ready. Zebra set. 4 boilers online. Max speed 32 knots. Electric plant split. All fire pumps online.
Very well.
Contact Able now bears 110. Range 4,600 yards.
Antler, reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Proceed.
Stand by to fire.
Contact.
Start tracking contact. Load illumination round. Target acquired. Illuminate. 108.
Contact. Able. Now bears 107. Range 4,400 yards. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 107. Last range 4,000 yards.
Stand by to fire. Illuminate. 107.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 104. Range 4,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Illuminate. 107.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 356. Range 6,600 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 103. Range 4,200 yards from Bloodhound. Bridge combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 356. Range 6,600 yards. I designate contact Baker. Time
1:25.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 101. Range 4,100 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 101. Range 4,100 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 101. Range 4,001. Range 4,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 006. Range 6,600 yards.
Bridge combat.
New surface contact from radar. Bearing
006.
range 6,600 yards. I designate contact Charlie. Time 1:26.
Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 354. Last range 5,800 yards.
Stand by to fire.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able. Attack inconclusive. Contact loss. Attempting to re-establish contact.
Stand by to fire. Illuminate. 353.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Baker, bearing 352. Range 6,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Stand by to fire.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 107. Range 7,100 yards from guide.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to station. Bearing 216. Range 2,800 yards from guide.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to new station. Hockey reporting. Hockey reporting.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Lost contact. Charlie. Last bearing 010. Last range 5,600 yards.
Antler reporting. Antler reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to new station.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Charlie. Bearing 014. Range 6,300 yards from Bloodhound.
All engines stop.
All engines stop. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 351. Range 6,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has regained contact. Baker, bearing 351. Range 6,800 yards.
On target. Stand by to fire. Illuminate. 353.
All engines back. 2/3.
All engines back 2/3. Aye, sir.
Lost contact. Baker, last bearing 350. Last range 6,200 yards.
Hockey reporting.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 087. Range 3,500 yards from Bloodhound.
1,800 yards from Guide.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regained contact. Baker, bearing 347. Range 6,200 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 346. Range 6,000 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 345. Range 5,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has regained contact. Charlie, bearing 018. Range 5,500 yards. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Charlie, last known at bearing 018. Range 5,400 yards from Bloodhound. Lost contact. Charlie, last bearing 018. Last range 4,900 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 100. Range 3,300 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 100. Range 3,300 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, Last known at bearing 101. Range 3,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge attack on contact. Baker, debris sighted.
Stand by to fire. Illuminate. 3, 5, 3.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Charlie. Bearing 022. Range 4,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able. Sonar reports sound of a sinking submarine. Antler,
All
reporting.
escorts. Contact.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Charlie, last known at bearing 024. Range 4,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Well done. Antler. Range 4,000 yards from guide.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to station. Bearing 199. Range 4,200 yards from guide.
All engines back full.
All engines back full. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie, oil slick sighted. Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 326. Range 4,800 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 326. Range 4,800 yards. I designate contact. Able. Time 6:15.
Contact Able now bears
Lookout. Anything at 324.
Range 4,500 yards.
I see nothing. Bearing 3, 2, 4.
Radio, Captain. Send a report to Convoy Commodore. Jansen has unknown contact on radar. Front of the convoy.
Contact Able coming in much more strongly. I evaluate as a definite contact. Contact Able now bears 321. Range
Captain I.
4,300 yards.
Officer of the deck, set general quarters.
Set general quarters. Aye. General quarters. General quarters. All hands man your battle stations. Set conditions zebra throughout the ship.
Contact Able now bears 3.
Stern depth charge detail manned and ready. Main battery ports manned and ready. Engineering officer watch reports engineering manned and ready. Zebra set. 4 boilers online. Max speed 32 knots. Electric plant split. All fire pumps online.
Very well.
Contact Able now bears 314. Range 3,800 yards.
Antler, reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
Contact Able now bears 310. Range 3,600 yards.
Stand by to fire. Start tracking contact. Load star shell. Target acquired. Illuminate. 3, 0, 6.
Contact Able now bears 305. Range 3,500 yards. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 305. Last range 3,200 yards.
Stand by to fire. Illuminate. 3, 0, 4.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey holds sonar contact. Baker, bearing 081. Range 4,700 yards. From Bloodhound. Evaluated as a definite sub.
Bridge, combat. New contact from sonar. Bearing 081. Range 4,700 yards. I designate contact Baker. Time 6:18.
Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Able.
Roger. Hockey engaging.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 293. Range 3,100 yards. From Bloodhound.
Illuminate. 3, 0, 8. Start tracking contact. Target acquired.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 290. Range 3,100 yards. From Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 289. Range 3,000 yards. From Bloodhound.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 212. Range 6,600 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 212. Range 6,600 yards. I designate contact Charlie. Time 6:19.
Proceed to engage contact. Able.
Roger. Hockey engaging.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Charlie.
Roger. Mountie engaging contact. Charlie.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, oil slick sighted.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Baker, last known bearing 093. Range 4,300 yards. From Bloodhound.
Lost contact. Charlie, last bearing 212. Last range 5,800 yards.
this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Baker, debris sighted.
New course, 091. Course, 091. Aye, sir. All engines ahead flank.
All engines ahead flank. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Charlie. Bearing 212. Range 6,400 yards from Bloodhound. All engines ahead full.
All engines ahead full. Aye, sir.
Hockey reporting.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Hockey taking station.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to assigned station.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to new station.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 044. Range 2,600 yards from guide.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to station. Bearing 044. Range 2,600 yards from guide.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 018. Range 100 yards from guide.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to station. Bearing 018. Range 100 yards from guide.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Baker.
Roger. Hockey engaging contact. Baker.
New course, 010. Course, 010. Aye, sir. All engines ahead flank.
All engines ahead flank. Aye, sir. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 264. Range 4,400 yards from Bloodhound.
2/3.
All engines.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Bearing 116. Range 2,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Antler, reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Able.
Roger. Antler engaging contact. Able.
Hockey reporting.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Able.
Roger. Hockey engaging.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Attack
Bloodhound,
contact.
this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 257. Range 4,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 256. Range 4,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 256. Range 4,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 256. Range 4,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Stand by to fire. Illuminate 255.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, unknown results.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Baker, bearing 136. Range 3,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Stand by to fire. Illuminate 255.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Charlie, last known at bearing 218. Range 8,200 yards from Bloodhound.
lost contact. Baker, last known bearing 144, range 3,600 yards from Bloodhound.
New course 144. Course 144.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 242, range 5,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Bearing 147, range 3,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie made a death charge attack on contact. Charlie, debris sighted.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 241, range 5,400 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 245, range 5,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 158, range 2,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Course 158.
Course 158. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead full.
All engines ahead full. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Baker, last known bearing 161, range 2,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, debris sighted.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge attack on contact. Baker, sonar reports sounds of a sinking submarine.
All engines ahead.
All escorts. Contact Baker has most likely been sunk by Maple. Congratulations to your crew, Maple.
Starboard lookout. Oil slick bearing 115.
Course 335. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead flank.
All engines ahead flank. Aye, sir.
Bridge, port lookout. Oil slick. Bearing 191. Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 193. Appears to be periscope.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 087. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
All engines ahead full.
All engines ahead full. Aye, sir.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Maple taking station.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact, Charlie.
Roger. Maple attacking contact. Charlie.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Maple maneuvering to new station.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Maple taking station.
Hockey reporting.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. You're clear to engage.
Roger. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Charlie. Bearing 236. Range 8,200 yards from Bloodhound.
Your contact.
Acknowledged.
All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 285. Range 7,700 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 285. Range 7,700 yards. I designate contact.
Dog.
Time 6:34.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Charlie, last known at bearing 231. Range 8,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Stand by to fire.
Contact Dog now bears 284. Range 7,500 yards.
Load point detonating rounds. Load illumination rounds. Illuminate 283.
Lost contact. Dog, last bearing 283. Last range 6,600 yards. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie made a death charge attack on contact. Charlie, unknown results.
Aye, sir. All engines ahead full.
All engines ahead full. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire.
Antler, reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to assigned station.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact, Dog.
Roger. Antler attacking contact. Dog.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Able.
Roger. Mountie engaging.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 281. Range 6,100 yards from Bloodhound.
New course 281. Course 281. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire. Illuminate 281.
All engines ahead flank.
All engines ahead flank. Aye, sir.
Maple, reporting.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger. Maple maneuvering to assigned station.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Maple maneuvering to new station.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 023. Range 1,200 yards.
Stand by to fire.
Roger.
Illuminate 285.
0, 2, 3. Range 1,200 yards from guide.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Maple taking station.
All engines ahead, 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Surface radar has regained contact. Able, bearing 226. Range 3,700 yards. Contact, able, now bears 225. Range 3,600 yards.
Contact.
Acknowledged. Contact, able, now bears 222. Range 3,200 yards.
New course, 279.
Course 279. Aye,
Stand by
sir.
to fire. Illuminate 283.
Contact, able, now bears 218. Range 2,900 yards.
Stand by to fire. Illuminate 279.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 295. Range 4,200 yards. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 217. Last range 2,600 yards. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact. Able. Bearing 215. Range 2,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 295. Range 4,200 yards. I designate contact. Easy. Time 6:40.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 211. Range 2,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 275. Range 1,600 yards from Bloodhound.
030. Range 4,300 yards from guide.
New course, 275.
Course 275. Aye, sir.
Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 296. Last range 3,000 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, unknown results.
All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Bridge, poor lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 2, 5, 6. Appears to be periscope feather.
New course.
Combat sonar. Regain contact.
Dog, bearing 242, range 500 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Able. Bearing 178. Range 2,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Seaborne Trader has been torpedoed and is on fire.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 213, range 300 yards from Bloodhound. Contact making a sharp right turn.
Surface radar has regained contact. Able, bearing 167. Range 2,100 yards. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 167. Range 2,100 yards from Bloodhound.
We've lost Seaborne Trader. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 144. Range 200 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 099. Range 500 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 093. Range 600 yards from Bloodhound.
Lost contact. Able, last bearing 146. Last range 1,700 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 085. Range 700 yards. Strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Dog. Last bearing 085. Last range 700 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Able. Bearing 129. Range 1,500 yards from Bloodhound. Surface radar has regained contact. Charlie, bearing 178. Range 4,100 yards.
Contact.
Acknowledged.
Hockey reporting.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Charlie.
Roger. Mountie. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Able. Last known at bearing 137. Range 1,200 yards from Bloodhound.
New course. 137. Course 137. Aye, sir. All engines ahead flank.
All engines ahead flank. Aye, sir.
Lost contact. Charlie, last bearing 181. Last range 3,700 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 152. Appears to be periscope feather.
Surface radar has regained contact. Easy, bearing 334. Range 2,600 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 315. Range 800 yards from Bloodhound.
New course. 315. Course 315. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 317. Range 1,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Lost contact. Easy, last bearing 334. Last range 2,300 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 324. Range 1,100 yards from Bloodhound.
New course. 324. Course 324. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 334. Range 1,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Dog. Bearing 337. Range 900 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Charlie. Bearing 191. Range 2,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Stand by to fire.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Easy. Bearing 354. Range 2,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 347. Range 500 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has regained contact. Easy. Bearing 355. Range 2,400 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Easy. Last known at bearing 355. Range 2,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Red Oak has been torpedoed and is taking on water.
Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 352. Range 400 yards. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Bearing 092. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Charlie, last known at bearing 186. Range 2,900 yards from Bloodhound.
We've lost Red Oak. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 355. Last range 2,200 yards. Surface radar has regained contact. Easy. Bearing 004. Range 2,100 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Dog. Now bears 017. Range 200 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 019. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Dog. Last bearing 028. Last range 100 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 163. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Easy. Bearing 023. Range 1,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout, merchant ship, CBDR, bearing 005. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
We've lost Liberty Bell. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Bridge, starboard lookout, merchant ship, CBDR, bearing 052. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 175. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound.
Contact increasing depth.
Contact making a sharp right turn.
Stand by to fire.
All escorts. Contact Charlie has most likely been sunk by Mountie. Good job, Mountie.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support. Over.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 177. Range 1,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Stand by to fire.
Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to assigned station.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. You're clear to engage.
Roger. Antler engaging. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 179. Range 1,200 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 179. Range 1,200 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 179. Range 1,200 yards from Bloodhound.
Stand by to fire.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 054. Appears to be periscope feather.
Mohawk and Hudson is sinking.
4. Course 0. Combat sonar. Regain contact. Easy. Bearing 058. Range 600 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0, 5, 9.
Bloodhound, this is Antler.
We've lost Mohawk and Hudson. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Sounds of torpedo tube outer doors opening. Torpedo in the water. Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 0, 6, 1. Range 400 yards. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Able. Last known bearing 1, 6, 3. Range 1,400 yards from Bloodhound. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 0, 6, 1. Last range 400 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 0, 7, 7. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 0, 6, 8. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 0, 9, 9. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Mississippi Delta is sinking.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 2, 1, 9. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Contact increasing depth. 15 degrees left. Rudder 15 degrees.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Easy. Last known at bearing 2, 3, 6. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
We've lost Mississippi Delta. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Able. Sonar reports sounds of a sinking submarine. All engines ahead flank.
All engines ahead flank.
Bridge, port lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 1, 0, 8. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 1, 4, 8. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR. Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 2, 0, 1. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bridge, port lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 1, 9, 5. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
All escorts. Contact Able has most likely been sunk by Hockey. Well done, Hockey.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge attack on contact. Easy. Attack inconclusive.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 2, 7, 7. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Hard right rudder.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 2, 9, 8. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Bearing 2, 1, 3. Range 2,000 yards from Bloodhound. New course 2, 1, 3. Course 2, 1, 3. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 2, 0, 4. Range 2,200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regained contact. Easy. Bearing 0, 4, 6. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 194. Range 2,100 yards from Bloodhound. 19.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained contact. Dog, bearing 194. Range 2,000 yards from Bloodhound.
All engines ahead, 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 195. Range 1,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 197. Range 1,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 200. Range 1,200 yards from Bloodhound.
Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Hockey taking station.
Hockey.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Dog, last known bearing 202. Range 1,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 204. Range 1,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Bearing 040. Range 1,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 213. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 224. Range 500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 226. Range 500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 250. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 265. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 039. Range 2,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, unknown results.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Easy. Last known bearing 039. Range 2,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 039. Range 2,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR, bearing 189. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR. Bridge, port lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR, bearing 188. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. Easy. Last known at bearing 039. Range 3,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR, bearing 180. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR. Bridge, port lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR, bearing 156. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 040. Range 3,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regained contact. Easy. Bearing 040. Range 3,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Easy. Unknown results.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 044. Range 3,500 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 047. Range 3,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Antler, reporting.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 050. Range 3,500 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 052. Range 3,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 059. Range 900 yards from Bloodhound.
New course 059. Course 05.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 055. Range 3,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Easy. Last known bearing 055. Range from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Bearing 055. Range from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Easy. Last known bearing 055. Range from Bloodhound.
All escorts, contact Dog.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 053. Range 2,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 102. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR. Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 100. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Bearing 049. Range 2,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Good job, Antler.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 048. Range 2,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Easy. Bearing 048. Range 2,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 046. Range 1,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 050. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 043. Range 1,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact easy. Bearing 043. Range 1,200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 040. Range 1,000 yards from Bloodhound.
New course 037. Course 037. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 03.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 035. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Easy. Last known at bearing 033. Range 600 yards from Bloodhound.
09. Range likely been sunk by Hockey. Well done, Hockey.
Range 2,800 yards from Guide.
Hockey reporting.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Mountie taking station.
Stand by to fire.
Bridge, port lookout, merchant ship, CBDR, bearing 005. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Chaplain O'Malley has been torpedoed and is taking on water.
All engines ahead, 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir. Bridge, starboard lookout, merchant ship, CBDR.
Fire
Bearing
1.
043. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
We've lost Chaplain O'Malley. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Fire 2. Fire 3.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 065. Range 5,900 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 065. Range 5,900 yards. I designate contact.
Contact Fox now bears 065. Range 5,600 yards.
Target bearing 065. Range 5,300 yards.
Contact Fox now bears 066. Range 5,200 yards.
New course.
Target bearing 066. Range 5,000 yards.
Aye, sir.
Fox now bears 067. Range 4,800 yards. Lost contact. Fox, last bearing 067. Last range 4,400